Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and there is a new patch out right now for No Man's Sky 4.0. It is technically the 4.06 patch. So, guys, as always with every patch, it's going to hit everyone a little bit differently. So, if you're on Xbox and PlayStation, it'll probably be later on today. I am currently playing on Steam, and it has hit Steam on PC. So there you go. And then if you're on Nintendo Switch, who knows? I mean, to be fair, Nintendo likes to test out the patches a little bit more than the other platforms. So it probably will be a day or two before it hits the Switch version of the game. It's coming, but give it some time. But we do know the details of the patch notes. So let me go over some of the details and let me kind of speculate a little bit on what we're going to see for the expedition, you guys, because I'm super excited. If you're excited too, hit that like button, show the video some love, and let's jump into the details. So, this morning, Sean Murray tweeted out Hotfix 4.06 releasing with tons of fixes and improvements, and he's not joking. A lot of fixes. So, they're not adjusting, they're not adding any other content, like they're not adding supercharged slots or anything like that. It's a lot of polishing and fixing, which again makes me think that the expedition is on its way. So if we go over to the webpage, and again, as always, linked down below in the description, you can go to the page and look at every single note you want to see. I'm just going to go through the highlighted bigger ones that I saw. So this is Waypoint 4.06, released November 8th. That is today. And then if we jump in over here, it is the first one is fixed an issue that clamped the craftable amount of items at the size of its current stack. Crafting amounts can now be adjusted up to the current free inventory space. So basically what that means is when you were crafting before, it would only give you whatever the maximum amount was for that stack you put in, the initial stack. So if you put in 10 items in there, you can only craft up to 10. Even if you added more to it, it would only let you go to 10. You had to like back out, go back in and readjust everything. Now it just automatically goes to the maximum stack level, not the maximum item level, which I like. I appreciate that. And then we have another big one. Players joining a friends game directly from the front end, but without a valid save slot, will now have the option to customize their difficulty settings. So before, you had to be on the same exact difficulty settings to play with someone else. That kind of gets confusing when we can adjust all the different meters, right? Now they have it to where, like, if you want to join my game and I have like a custom super maximum difficulty, like permadeath, everything set to the maximum, now they could say, hey, look, you can join Jason, but you need to adjust all of this stuff. Very, very cool. They let you do it instead of just saying, sorry, you cannot join. Now you can, but you need to adjust your difficulties to match whoever you're playing with. Like if you're joining someone's game, you have to match their difficulty. I like that. And then we have fixed a number of multiplayer game invite issues affected Xbox platforms. So we had a lot of multiplayer joining issues. Hopefully this fixes it. Hopefully now you'll be able to just jump into my game, because before, like, I had to add you, you had to add me. There was some weird difficulty. A whole mess of issues for multiplayer. It looks like this patch is fixing a lot of multiplayer issues, which is very, very cool. And then, now that they're fixing all of that stuff, my speculation on the next expedition that we will see. So, if you guys have been playing No Man's Sky for a while, you might remember that last year in 2021, we got an expedition revisited, basically a redo expedition of all the expeditions so far. Now, at that time, there was only 5 of them, so it wasn't a big deal. You know, they went through in November, starting November 24th, they redid all the expeditions, and you had 2 weeks to finish each one, and it went for, I think, 9 weeks or 10 weeks. So it was up for a little over 2 months. You were able to do the expeditions, which was really, really cool. The problem I see this year is that now we have even more expeditions. Are they going to go through all of them? I don't think they have enough time. So if they do a redo expedition, and I think they will for the holidays, so if they want to give everyone kind of time off so they're not working and, you know, putting out patches and stuff, if they put out a new update, then they're going to have to fix it and patch it just like they've been doing for the last month. It's going to be a headache. They don't want people to work over the holidays for like Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So instead, they will just replay the expeditions. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Now the question is, which expeditions are they going to replay? Are they only going to be the ones in 2020? I have a high expectation that that's what it's going to be. You're only going to see the expeditions from 2022, from this year. So we're talking the Sentinel one. We're talking the Outlaw one, the Pirate one. We're talking the Polestar, the Freighter one. You know, all the different ones that we had this year are going to be the ones that get replayed, and they're probably not going to go back to the ones from last year. Now, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. This is all speculation on my part. No idea if that's what they're going to do. They maybe they will make everyone happy and they'll let us choose. I know a lot of people have been talking, hey, give us an expedition mode where we can just choose whichever one we want to do. So if we want to do one from way back in the day, we can. Or if we want to do the most recent one, we can do that one as well. I think the problem with that is that's a lot of work, you guys, because every expedition, they choose specific planets, they choose a route. They have to plan all of this out. It probably takes weeks, maybe days or weeks to plan out an expedition because they have to pick brand new planets. They have to put down markers. They have to set up all the game parameters. And they're going to have to adjust the milestones to speed them up because with all the other, with the original expeditions, it took, 6 weeks. Then they have to cram it, with the replays, they have to cram it down to 2 weeks. And so they have to adjust some of the milestones. And so it's a lot of work. I can't see them doing that for every single expedition. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think more than likely we're going to just see the replay of all this year's expeditions coming within the next couple of weeks or so, before December, I think. So before December, we're going to see some kind of a replay of all the expeditions from 2022. We're talking Sentinels. We're talking Polestar. We're talking the Pirate one. All those different expeditions will get replayed, I think. So what do you guys think down below? Let me know. Are you excited? Are you even playing No Man's Sky? Or are you just popping in to see what's going on? Let me know down in those comments, and I will see you guys next time.